If you are new here, I'm Kay. I'm a fire wife. I'm a first responder wife, so my husband is a firefighter. I'm starting to feel a little overwhelmed.
All right, here we go. We're vlogging, we're live.
Is that Millie in a Christmas sweater? Okay, I forget if I said it yet, but welcome home, welcome back to the channel. Chris and I set up the Christmas decorations and we don't have a lot. Everything that I showed you is everything that we have. It all goes into one bin, and Chris and I have a very minimalistic style of decorating. We don't like to over decorate because we definitely are just minimalistic in that way in terms of space saving and making sure that the decorations we are putting out are things that are easily switched out. Oh, you good, buddy? Parker's playing with his cars right now and watching K-pop Demon Hunters, and I think, oh, just a couple more updates. I got an entryway table from my neighbors, who I have to give a shout out to. Stevie and Riley are like one of our really good other couples of friends. They're getting married, so they're a couple and they're friends. And they're really good to us, and we're really close with them. But anyways, they didn't need it anymore. And so thankfully we finally have one. I could not be more grateful for them for giving that to us, because we definitely needed it, which allowed me to clear some space off back here and have a cute little design, little setup. I really want it to be a little bit darker and moodier because I feel like it's just not going together, but it's on the right track. Like, this is the direction that I want to go in. I love this picture. I definitely think it maybe needs a little bit more around it. I'm not sure what to do though. Last update is this map that was in the living room that I decided to put in the kitchen because this wall just desperately needed something, and it really looks so much better. Like, I'm telling you, this just looks so much better than a blank wall. I know it seems really dark out right now, like it's really late at night or something, but it is only 6:20. Christmas came a little early and I got my new phone. I designed for the package and everything, but my iPhone 13 is starting to not work for me. I've had this for I think 2.5, maybe 3 years now. I love this phone. I have loved it, but it's severely cracked on the back side and it is just a little outdated in terms of software and features. There is something wrong with the software, but I truly would not be updating this if there wasn't anything wrong with it. So I am excited to have a working phone. There she is. Wow, I'm super excited. Okay, let's set this thing up, shall we? Good morning. I am still waking up for the day. Update, my phone is all set up. It's out in the kitchen, but it's super nice. I really like it. I feel so dangerous, like without having a case on it. And so I can't wait to put a case on it. I ordered one last night as soon as I opened my phone. Hopefully that comes this week, fingers crossed. Anyways, Chris picked up overtime today. If you are new here, I'm Kay. I'm a fire wife. I'm a first responder wife, so my husband is a firefighter. He picked up some overtime today, so I'm solo parenting for the next 24 hours, which is no big deal. I've done this before, but we all, as a family, have a very, very, very busy week. I have a really busy week at work, plus I work from home, so I'm taking care of a toddler, myself, and the house, or trying to, all at once. My husband is away from the house, working his butt off to provide for the house. And so we have a lot of goals. We have a lot of things happening in the next few months, which is why he picked up the overtime today. And I could not be more proud to be his wife. He works very, very hard to provide for the family and to make sure that our son really has such a beautiful life and that we have such a beautiful life. You know what? Anyways, I have a long to-do list, okay? So I have to potty train Parker every 30 minutes to an hour. I'm gonna check on him. I have work, obviously. I want to get laundry done today. I really don't know if that'll get done. But I also have to run out to Target and pick up groceries. Oh, and I have to give Parker a bath. I have a lot to do today. It is 7:40, so I'm going to log on to work, see how much work I have to do, see if my system got updated, but it's fine. It's Tuesday. Dancing with the Stars is also tonight, so I will have a forced break tonight. These are definitely sliding off my face. One more thing that I would like to try and do today is do my nails. And I use press-ons, which I'm sure nobody really actually cares about. They're literally $10 and they last me 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Maybe I'll do the press-ons. Maybe I'll do just gel polish. We'll see, honestly, how much time I have. But I'm going to log on to work. The hardest thing about weeks like this when Chris is working a lot and I'm solo parenting and I have a busy week at work is taking care of myself, honestly. Like, taking care of Parker is easy. He makes it really easy. He loves to snuggle and, you know, those things are great, but they take time away from work. And so taking care of myself means making sure I'm getting my work done and making sure that, like, I'm still filling my cup in little ways, which I might even do a little Bible study at my desk. I have vowed to give 5 minutes every single morning to the Lord, which does not seem like a lot. I feel like I just was getting into the habit of, oh, I'll do it when I have time later. Oh, I'll do it when I have time later. Oh, I'll do it when I have time later. But I'm waiting for my system to load. Parker's watching his morning shows. And so I'm actually going to do that right now. I don't always think it matters how much time you give to God. I think sometimes it just matters how intentional you are about that time. So I'm going to be intentional. Actually, let me read it for you really quickly. When the apostles returned, they told Jesus everything they had done. Then he slipped quietly away with them toward the town of Bethsaida, if you know, you know. But the crowds found out where he was going and they followed him. He welcomed them and taught them about the kingdom of God, and he healed those who were sick. Late in the afternoon, the 12 disciples came to him and said, "Send the crowds away to the nearby villages and farms so they can find food and lodging for the night. There is nothing to eat here in this remote place." But Jesus said, "You feed them." "But we have only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish," they answered. "Are you expecting us to go and buy enough food for the whole crowd?" For there were about 5,000 men there. Jesus replied, "Tell them to sit down in groups of about 50 each." So the people all sat down. Jesus took the 5 loaves and 2 fish, looked up toward heaven and blessed them. Then, breaking the loaves into pieces, he kept giving the bread and fish to the disciples so they could distribute it to the people. They all ate as much as they wanted. And afterwards, the disciples picked up 12 baskets of leftovers. I don't know what this will look like as I'm editing this video. It might look a little silly, but I'm actually getting a little emotional because I'm reading Jesus Feeds the 5,000. That literally took me 2 minutes. What I am taking away from this is that I can come to God with whatever little that I have, and I can ask him to multiply it and ask him how I can utilize what I have for the good of the kingdom, and he will take it and multiply it and give it away. I think while this passage is very literal and, like, yes, he's literally taking food and multiplying it and, like, feeding thousands of people, I think it's interesting how you can take it into a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Is it allegorical or allegory? Like, when it's not meant to be taken literally but metaphorically. I forget what the word is. And I don't feel like looking it up. I just think it's interesting how you can flip it to be metaphorical and still find so much meaning in it. Okay, my 5 minutes is up. My system is loaded. I'm gonna check my emails, make sure all my systems are running good, get logged back in, and see how much work I have to do. Hi, buddy. You want to watch more Firebuds? Okay, let's check your diaper. Hey, do you want to go take a bath? You don't want to go do car wash? Okay, Parker's doing good. My system was just taking a minute to load, which is why I went to go check on him really quickly. He doesn't have to go potty yet. I'm gonna check on him in another half an hour and have him sit on the potty. And I think I'm gonna see if I can get him a bath before nap time. Fingers crossed. I definitely want to do it earlier in the day rather than later at night. I just feel like he needs it. I feel like he gets really cozy with it. And I feel like I won't want to do it later at night after I've been working all day and everything, so I definitely want to get him a bath. I'm gonna place my grocery order. I gotta go get my phone. I'm so scared to use my phone without a case that I'm actually placing my order on my laptop. I have 20 minutes until I'm gonna make Parker sit on the potty. Let's see how much work we can get done. Sometimes I hate doing these vlogs when I work from home because I feel like it's a lot of me just sitting at my desk talking to you guys, but I'm gonna try and show you everything that I do in between work. Let's go sit on the potty. Parker, you pee-peed on the potty.
You did pee-pee.
You did pee-pee on the potty. Okay. Hey, do you want to go do car wash?
No,
Let's go take a bath and do car wash. Okay, bath time. Your body wet. It was the bare minimum of makeup today. You want the little one? Look. Okay, ready? Mommy do and then Parker do. Go. Okay, go. Okay, now Parker do. Good job. Thank you, buddy. Good job, buddy. Yes, baby. Good job. Guess who ate all of his breakfast? Parker. So exciting. Whenever I can get my son to eat a full breakfast, it is a win. Triple win. I gave Parker a bath. We both ate breakfast. I kept up with the dishes, flipped laundry. I have so much laundry to fold, but the good news is that it's all washed. This morning so far is a win. I got a notification that my Target order is ready for pickup. That all took me 50 minutes because at 9 o'clock I sat him on the potty, bath, everything else took me 50 minutes. But it's getting to that point in the morning where I'm starting to feel guilty for how much TV he's watching because he's been watching TV since 7:30. And yes, like that whole last hour we did bath and play and eat breakfast, but still, like, I feel bad. And he does really good with playing independently, but I also know that he'll want me to play with him, and unfortunately, like, I just have so much work that I have to do. My work really is not that exciting. I really sit at a desk and do a lot of data entry type stuff. I will see you at the next check-in. Okay, let's go potty. Parker, buddy. Parker, let's sit on the potty. It's been a little longer than I wanted it to be, but hopefully he didn't go in his diaper. Yay! Whew! He went on potty. Whoops. Cheers, good job. Back to my desk I go. Also, just an update, I did my nails and I don't know how I feel about them. I'm just not sure this is really my color, but I used the Glamnetic press-ons. I usually use the Olive and June ones that are like $10 and I love them. They last me 2 weeks, but they're there and I'm not taking them off for another 2 weeks or until they come off, so we'll see. Let's get back to work. What, baby?
Okay, I get it.
It's okay, you can get it? You wanna go get Tomater? Okay. Okay. Hold on, give me 1 second, okay?
Mommy, no. Laptop not working.
My laptop is working.
No.
While Parker takes a nap, I'm just gonna keep working. I'm just gonna keep trucking on ahead because I am getting a lot of work now very quickly. So Let's just keep working. Let's keep going. Okay, ready? We're gonna go play. The last 3 hours have been insane. Parker wanted another bath, and then we were outside with our friends, and Chris came home, and I was like, oh my gosh, he doesn't work tonight. Fantastic. No, he works tonight. He just came home to shower and then leave. And then we had dinner, and then I gave him a bath. And then, you want to go sit at the table? Okay. So I haven't done any work since then. I feel like my morning was really productive, and then it was all just kind of downhill after Parker's nap. We're gonna get ready to watch Dancing with the Stars. I'm gonna relax for a bit.
Working. Very good.
It's good.
What happened, Mommy?
Today, my goal is to have Parker watch less TV. I feel like yesterday. Yeah, baby? He's ready for breakfast. Let's go make some breakfast. Do you want some grapes and strawberries too? If you can't tell, I'm feeling a little stressed. Let's go sit at the table. Let's go. I'm starting to feel a little overwhelmed. This is making things better for sure. I have a really big goal of having Parker watch less TV today, which is going to be interesting because I have more work than I did yesterday. I'm tired and it's only 9 a.m., but I had my coffee, I had a little bagel, Parker's eating. Oh my gosh. My system is slow. I'm getting a lot of errors today. I'm having technical difficulties. I'm gonna get to work and I will check in. For the last hour, my system has totally not been working, and that is a whole hour that I could have utilized to giving attention to Parker, making him breakfast, eating breakfast with him, having him sit on the potty, and just getting him set up with some of his toys and talking to him for a little bit and giving him some attention. I'm feeling super overwhelmed because that's an hour of work that I lost. That's an hour of productivity around the house that I lost. But because my job is so flexible the rest of the month, after this week, I'm trying to just take deep breaths and realize that this really is short-lived. This is my check-in. It's not even 9:30 in the morning. Parker is currently literally wrapped around my leg, but I think I'm on the verge of having a mental breakdown. Parker has not had a dry diaper all day. He's peed twice and he just pooped, and we've only been awake for 3 hours. I've just failed to have him sit on the potty because of the way my system is running and how work has been. And I'm trying not to get so down on myself. I feel like I'm taking steps backwards rather than taking steps forwards when it comes to potty training, and I don't want to fail Parker in that way. And I know I'm not. Like, I know I'm making this a bigger deal than it needs to be. But it's just hard, like when I had such a successful day yesterday and today, like nothing is too different. Yet I've failed to have him sit on the potty when he needs to. But I can tell he's trying. So he's doing good, and I'm doing good. And I think maybe I just need some affirmations. You know what I didn't do today? I didn't read my Bible this morning. And I wish I would have done that while my system was down for an hour. Well, lucky for me, my system is taking a minute to load again. So I'm going to read the Bible, literally just a passage, and fill my cup a little bit. What, baby?
Sorry, buddy. I got work.
I'm actually gonna cry. Parker's pretending right now, and he has a little like puppy that he carries around, and he said, "Ugh, sorry, buddy, I have work." And I don't know if he's getting that from me or from Chris. I'm gonna read my Bible now. Luke chapter 9 verses 18 through 20 reads, One day, Jesus left the crowds to pray alone. Only his disciples were with him, and he asked them, "Who do people say I am?" Well, they replied, "Some say you are John the Baptist, some say Elijah, and others say you are one of the ancient prophets risen from the dead." Then he asked them, "But who do you say I am?" Peter replied, "You are the Messiah sent from God." Do you want a snack? Parker is taking a nap while K-pop Demon Hunters plays in the background. I made myself a big, juicy salad, and I'm going to lock in and get as much work done as I can while he's sleeping. And Chris had a great idea for dinner tonight. I was gonna do grilled chicken and rice, but he was like, "What about meatballs?" And I was like, perfect. It took me less than 5 minutes to prep, probably even 30 seconds at this point. It's literally just meatballs, grape jelly, and then barbecue sauce, and you put it in the crock pot on high for like 4 to 6 hours, which is when we'll be eating dinner, and it's done. It creates like this juicy barbecue sweet sauce, and Parker loves them, which is even better because getting him to eat anything, if you have a toddler, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but I'm going to lock in. Does anybody else work from home? Does anybody else have a first responder husband who just randomly picks up overtime, or like a blue collar man who just picks up overtime and you never know what your next day is going to look like? Comment down below if that's you. I'm feeling a little less stressed though as the day goes on, but I still have a lot of work to do. Chris is gonna be on his way home literally so soon. He was like, "Babe, 100% chance that you go to the gym today." And I said, "Thank you, Jesus." I need to, 1, get out of the house, and 2, I need to move my body because literally sitting and standing at that desk all day, it just feels so draining, and I'm not even doing anything. So I cannot wait to go to the gym. You working? Parker, is the power out? The power's out. Chris came home last night and gave me flowers, which was so sweet. He just said, "I appreciate you so much. Thank you for holding down the fort." And I was like, "Yeah, you're welcome, babe." I went to the gym last night like I wanted to, like I said I was going to, and thank God I did. I was in such a good mood when I came back home. I wanted to vlog in the gym, and it was so busy, so I got shy, and I was like, I'm not doing that. But I did tell a girl that she was pretty last night at the gym. I just was like, you know what? She's really pretty. I'm going to tell her. And so I did, and she seemed so happy. I came home, and an hour later, there was this massive windstorm, and we completely lost power. I just reset the clocks. Parker had so much fun, like playing with the flashlights and lighting some candles, but definitely wanted to make sure that my phone was charged and my camera stayed charged, so I didn't vlog too much of that either. But honestly, last night was pretty chill. So I'm gonna make my coffee, I'm gonna do my Bible study since Parker is still sleeping, and just have a slow morning and see what work is looking like for me. Okay, I am on Luke chapter 9 verses 21 through 27 this morning, and it is when Jesus predicts his death to his disciples, and it reads, Jesus warned the disciples not to tell anyone who he was. The Son of Man must suffer many terrible things, he said. He will be rejected by the elders, the leading priests, and the teachers of religious law. He will be killed, but on the third day he will be raised from the dead. Then he said to the crowd, if any of you wants to be my follower, you must give up your own way. Take up your cross daily and follow me. If you try to hang on to your life, you will lose it, but if you give up your life for my sake, you will save it. And what do you benefit if you gain the whole world, but are yourself lost or destroyed? If anyone is ashamed of me and my message, the Son of Man will be ashamed of that person when he returns in his glory and in the glory of the Father and the holy angels. I tell you the truth, some standing right here, right now, will not die before they see the kingdom of God. Ooh, that was really good. I'm feeling pretty motivated today, actually. I'm feeling lighter today. I feel like every time I read my Bible, I get a little bit lighter, and I just need to be better at doing it every single day because I will be honest, last week I didn't read my Bible at all. I think the week before I only read it a couple times, but doing it every single day this week has made a difference for me. Okay, my system is loading, but let's get back to work before Mr. Parker wakes up. The sun is starting to come out though. Seeing this clear sky after the crazy rain and windstorm last night, it's like so refreshing. Hi, baby. Come here. Oh, hi, baby. Oh, you're very good at holding the flashlight. Thank you. Great job. Parker, do? And mommy go pick up Parker's clothes? You want a bagel?
No.
Okay, let's go make a bagel. Breakfast sounds good right now, honestly. I've been working for about an hour. I'm coming. I'm right here. You guys, it is 1 p.m. I sat at my computer for a solid 5 or 6 hours straight today, and my system magically decided it wanted to work for a couple hours straight. So I was able to power through while Parker's been taking a nap for the last hour and a half, 2 hours, and I got all of my work done, and it's not even Friday. This was the last thing I was expecting, but I am officially going to end the video here because the rest of the work week, the rest of today and tomorrow, I am taking it as easy as possible. Is the comfort sweatsuit a vibe? Because it feels like a vibe right now for just how cozy I want to get and how much I want to relax. I'm definitely going to go hang out with Parker and give him all of the attention. As soon as he wakes up from his nap, I can't wait to eat lunch with him and hang out with him and play with him for the rest of the day. I'm taking off the rest of the day. I cannot believe I got all of my invoices done this week before Friday. And it's so nice that I get to just focus on my Bible study class tonight too, which is my last one before I graduate. Just insane to say. I'm riding a high right now, I really can't lie. But yeah, I gotta end the video here. Thank you for working with me from home this week. It has been so chaotic solo parenting. Even last night when Chris was home, I didn't work. I just went to the gym and focused on our family because it was just so needed after solo parenting for literally, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday, for 4 days straight, plus the day side today. And yes, this is hard. Working from home and taking care of myself and a toddler and the house and my husband all at the same time is hard, but I would not trade it for the world. I'm so blessed to have the opportunity that I do. Thank you again for, I think I said this already, but thank you for coming along with me to work from home while I solo parented through a lot of it. This is not always what my weeks look like because Chris's schedule is so crazy and so different, and it varies literally day by day. We never know what Chris's schedule is going to look like, and so you really have to go with the flow, and sometimes it's harder than other days, and sometimes it's easier than other days. But anyways, comment down below if you are a stay-at-home mom, work from home mom, if you're a fire spouse or a first responder spouse in general. Comment down below if you have toddlers. Comment down below if you can relate to anything that happened in this video. All I'm thinking about is how great the rest of this weekend is going to be. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will see you at home next time. Have a great day. Bye.